That is B-A-R-R-E, not bar like drinking bar. It's not because they're played in bars a lot, even though they are. That's what I thought bar chords were at first. But now I'm much older and wiser. So what I've learned with these, what I teach my students, is usually the E shape first, okay? So we'll take, hopefully you know your E major and E minor chord shape already, right? Look like this. Get that finger out of the way. So you got this one, right? This one. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do them with these fingers though instead. So this would be a major, E major, that's your E minor. But we do them with these fingers because we want your pointer finger here to come into help us to do the bar. That's the bar part. That's gonna bar a huge part of the guitar. So you'll be barring all the notes your other fingers aren't hitting, right? So what I mean by that is here's the E chord shape. So now we're gonna make it an F with the same chord shape, just by sliding it up, and then we add this pointer finger as the bar. So that's hitting the root, so it's like a power chord up top here on the low E and A, and then the rest of the way going down, you might have learned your F chord like this. It's that bottom part of an F chord, right? So you're playing the whole thing, all 6 strings, right? So if you want to make it minor, then you do this. Now it's going to be hard pressing your fingers on and doing this at first. This is one of the hardest things for beginners. So I would recommend a few things. Number one is your thumb. Where's your thumb going to be? So since you're going to be having to put a lot of pressure, you know, at first, you're going to want your thumb to kind of be like evenly, like behind your fingers here, right? More closer to your pointer finger, where you're going to be grasping. Like that's where you want your grip more, like is on where your pointer finger is. You know, and then your other fingers follow that like afterwards, right? Because the hardest part at first you're gonna see is gonna be just holding this down, right? But what you can do to cheat as well, not a lot of people realize that the frets, they get closer as you get higher up. So if you're having a hard time stretching your fingers down here, you know, you can cheat a little and go, say, all the way up to the 12th fret. Or even if you just want to go to 7th fret, right? And now you play that E major bar chord right here. So the frets are a little closer together, a little easier to work with. Now, and by doing that, if you know your notes on your top string, wherever your pointer finger is, that's what that chord is, right? So if you're on the 5th fret on the top string, that's where that pointer finger is, then you're in A. Right? You're playing an A major bar chord. Right? And we can, these are great things to use, even whether using the whole bar chord itself or just the bottom of the bar chord. You can also just use the bottom of it, right? But we're going over A minor right now, right? So that's like the major one, but with the middle finger off, right? And if you have that chord in the background, you can use your A minor pentatonic scale over at the solo. And you want to keep in mind that you have the A minor chord itself. Those chord tones are the ones, you know, that'll sound the best when playing that scale over it. But you can get it more into that later. But so, you just hit that A minor chord. I'm just using the chords and then the pentatonic scale over top of it that correspond. So even though I'm going to G here, I'm still in A minor, right? Still, I can still use that A minor scale over it. So that's pretty much it, what I got for bar chords for you today. Hopefully that helps out. Definitely ask me any questions in the comments, so I'll answer them if you have about them. And if you're having trouble with them or other ways to use them, next video I'm going to do is probably going to be more about soloing with them. Yeah, try that out. You know, try your bar chords and try soloing just your pentatonic over it. And you can go back and forth like that Hendrix style, right? Like A minor. You know, and you just have fun with it, right? And it doesn't, and I'm just, you know, stabbing that A minor bar chord, and then I'm throwing in licks from the pentatonic scale, the A minor pentatonic scale. So try that out and let me know in the comments what you think.